Welcome to the installation demo of the new Sitecore Google Maps control. The Google Maps control, you can get it from the Sitecore Australia blog at sitecoreaustralia.wordpress.com. You've got lots of information here on things like custom validation, technical tutorials, but also updates on Sitecore Australia. So I've got a demo site that I've got here, and I've downloaded the module off the site, and now I want to install it. So I log into my back end and I log into my desktop system. From here I click the Start menu, Development Tools, and then click the Installation Wizard. Now from here I want to upload my zip package that I've downloaded. I want to overwrite existing files and finish the wizard. Now from here I want to go through, accept the terms. Here's a little blurb that just shows you that the Google Maps control will work in version 6 and 6.1. I'm currently working on a installation in version 6.0. So I'll just click Next and install it and wait for the package to install. So once the package has been installed, we need to restart the Sitecore client. Now the only step that we have to do to set this particular Google Maps control up is go to our content editor, and we've got to put in our Google Maps API key. Now, these are unique to every single domain. You can have one key for a domain, and then every subdomain under that particular domain will use the same key. Now we navigate to System, Modules, Google Maps Settings, and click on our Settings item. By default there will be a key installed, but this is pointing at a domain that will not work with your particular site. So the way we get a key is we simply navigate to our Google Maps site for signing up for an API. Now all we need to do is put in the URL for our particular site. Because we're using a local demo, all we need to do is say http://demo. So for example, if we were using a live site, we would just put in the full base URL. So from here, we generate an API key. We want to grab this key that we are given, go back to our Sitecore installation, and paste it in here and save. That is all the setup that is required to use the Google Maps module. Now from here we can simply open our page editor, for example, navigate to a particular part of our site and add a control. Now to do this using the design button, we first need to allow the Google Maps control to be placed against a particular placeholder setting. So what we do is go to Layout, Placeholder Settings, and for our, for example, column content, we just click our Allowed Controls and we add in our Google Maps sub. So we now want to use our page editor design mode to basically put this control on a page. So let's go to our home news page. We'll click our Design tab. In the placeholder setting that we've set our control to bind to, we can simply add our Google Maps control in now. So once this is done, you'll straight away get a map on the page. So from here what you have to do is set the properties to basically bind a data source to an already existing map or one you've just created. The way we do this is click on Properties, Browse, and by default, when you install the Google Maps module, it will come out of the box with two maps included in it. So if we click on our community map, we'll notice that under it, it's got a location, which is my house, and a polygon as well. So we click Open, OK, and Save. And now we have my particular place in Brisbane, and we've got a polygon on the screen as well. So, to add it within the content editor, we do a very similar thing. So I'll close my page editor. If we, for example, on the community page, want to add our community map, or on the training page, we want to add our training map, all we do is click on our content item, presentation details, and we add our particular control. So for example, we want to show it in the right column. So we will add our Google Maps control. We will bind it to the page, columns, column, right placeholder, and we will set the data source as our training map. So once this is done, if I now preview my site and go to my training section, my Google Maps control shows up in the right hand side pane. Now to add locations and to add polygons, we have our maps folder here. So all we simply do, under the community, we can add either a line, a location, or a polygon. To add a location, simply click location and set the name. And from here we can put in text to show within an information window for this particular marker. So by default we've just got default text. We will be given a little window with a map already in it, so we can either do a few things. We can search for a particular location and it will return that particular longitude and latitude, or we can actually just click on different parts of the screen. Click the return button and our longitude and latitude is filled in with that particular position. So now it will show up on that particular map. So that is the end of the tutorial. So please put some feedback and comments from within the blog for new features you'd like to see or things that you'd like to be implemented in a different way. Thank you very much.